decision to call or not call Carolyn Gregor, the defendant's mother. Who would like to begin with that issue?
Judge, I could begin. The state came into possession of a recording of a phone call between the defendant and his mother that took place, I believe, last Friday, subsequent to the testimony of Carolyn and David Gregor at the 104 hearing in this court. During the phone call, the state asserts that the defendant was coaching his mother with regard to her testimony. I sent it to the court. I sent it to Mr. Gallucci last night and indicated that if Ms. Gregor testified, or even in the defendant's testimony, basically anybody that makes that relevant before the court, I will, subject to any rulings from the court, be looking to use that on cross-examination in whatever form I need to at the time.
Thank you, Mr. Gallucci.
Your Honor, as you know, I'm in charge of making the decisions on who the witnesses are going to be that testify in court. And what Ms. Schroen just said is very accurate. I received not only a transcript of that recording, but also the recording itself. I don't necessarily disagree with Ms. Schroen's interpretation of that conversation, but that conversation does make me not want to call Mrs. Gregor as a witness in the trial. I will say that at every single moment she had the opportunity to stop her son from speaking about the case and trial strategy and whatever else he wanted to discuss, she made every attempt to stop him from talking about it, but he persisted. And at one point actually even hung up on her son because he continued to persist. At one point you actually hear his father in the background say, stop, and basically enough is enough. So as a result of this conversation, I find it necessary not to call Mrs. Gregor as a witness in this case.